We deserve Aston Martins that come with automatic starters. Be with known shooters that's autographing targets. Trying to shake the game, then corner half the market. Rap can get us way further than half a soft can. Used to chase.
Champion, we are here. And you know we gotta break this down. There's been a lot of talk. Y'all tagging me as well as other folks on Twitter. And you announced the name. To me, it's not a name. It's a process. If you know about, the military and things like that, it's a process. It's not really, like how you name a gnome. It's not a gnome. It's not summer madness. It's a process, a grueling process. And P, the name was the Crucible.
That's right.
The what?
The Crucible.
For those that know, they know.
Yeah.
What you doing, Dave?
What's I didn't say the coronavirus, bro.
The what?
I said the Crucible. I said the Crucible.
You told me it was.
Nah.
I had all the facts and figures about the virus.
No. Yeah, this is the coronavirus right here. You spread everybody good. Hand sanitizer. We good.
No.
It's the Crucible. Not the corona.
How are you protecting yourself with used stuff? That shit is used.
That's definitely used.
That's old.
This
man.
is no.
Nah.
It didn't come out the packaging either. Like, you took it out.
It's old. Them gloves ain't white, bro. They like tan. Like they supposed to be.
All right, man. Whatever, man. Come on, man. What are we talking about, man?
The Crucible.
Number one, shake my hand.
Nah, we good.
Psych, not this time, cause we gotta use hand sanitizer.
Well, they didn't pay for the ad promotion, so okay. That's cool. It's whatever. But
look who we got back, man.
Oh, shout out to Pete. My bad. Shake your hand.
Oh yeah.
Shake my hand.
I trust this hand.
Yeah.
We do. Yeah, all of that right there. Yeah.
The Crucible.
Yeah.
The Crucible. The
Okay.
Crucible. The Crucible.
Mm-hmm.
Should I start with saying some things that or should you start?
Let's talk about it. I'm gonna let you.
All right. Cause I know.
Wait a minute, he knows about it?
Yeah,
Well, I don't know about it. You know about it.
Jay be knowing some stuff.
Okay, I got
JB
you.
knows some stuff.
I got you.
Look, the black stands for more than just not just the name.
Okay.
Underground, black market.
He's a piece of
they had to change the C to a Q so people didn't get confused. Oh, you know what I'm saying? So it makes sense. Yeah.
But this gets real. Before you even explain the meaning, the definition.
No, he's gonna do that.
He's gonna do that.
I want to explain the part of the complaints.
Let's go.
You know what I mean? Because I feel like a lot of times, people want change. Yeah. The change is here now. Mm-hmm. The main gripes was we don't know who's in the PGs. We don't know the PG classes. Mm-hmm. We don't know how they being picked. Mm-hmm. How do we follow these guys? Mm-hmm. If I like this person over here, how do we follow them? And how is a person in the PG process for 3 years? Mm-hmm. It's like complaints all across the board.
That's a fact.
Well, I'm gonna pass over to P, and I want to say problems have been solved. Go ahead, though, P. I'm gonna let you get it.
So, first of all, the Crucible, right? Mm-hmm. Why is it called the Crucible, right? If
he don't catch the bar, so you guys break it down.
If you don't know, I'm ex-military, right?
There you go.
Okay.
And that's why it's named that. But go ahead.
Yeah, but I'm an Army soldier. Yeah. Crucible is actually
for the Marines.
Yeah. Right?
Shout out to Dre.
Okay. It's one of the final stages of their training, and it is crucial. Right? Yeah. Shout out to the Marine Corps. They're one of the hardest branches of service out there. Hands down. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? If you want to be a real grown man or woman, you go over there.
Respect to all the troops, man. Real rap. Respect to all the troops.
Shout out Camp Lejeune. That's where I'm from.
Okay.
But anyway, so that's why we named it that, because we want to bring the reason we're doing the Crucible is we want to bring the legitimacy back to the PGs that got lost. Bring a better credibility back to the process as well, right? And for all those out there that want to put the blame on any one individual as to why it got to the point that it did, it ain't going down like that, because it's not one individual's fault. You know, it's all of us as a company. You know what I'm saying? Because
I like that accountability.
I've submitted some duds. I had some people that I put in there and they shouldn't have been there. You know what I'm saying?
I've referenced a few people that didn't make it, so I can even take accountability. Like that person didn't pan out the way I thought.
Yeah. So but of course, in a tryout process, everybody not gonna make it anyway. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But all of this discombobulation with people over here and over there, and it's too crazy. We said, you know what? Let's come up with a system that's gonna solve all that. And we think we got one. I'll be the first to tell you it's not a perfect system. We're gonna be tinkering under the hood as we continue to develop.
It looks good to me. But go ahead though. Go ahead.
We like what it is. Yeah. Right? All right, so let me look at my notes real quick, see where I want to start.
You gotta bring notes when you come to champion. That's a fact.
I don't got no.
That's why you sound the way you
That's
do.
why you
Debo.
never know
That's why you
anything.
don't know what's going on, Debo. I like you. What's going on here? Shout out to Steve Harvey.
No.
Steve Harvey, helped him out in the situation.
Every time I come here, I make announcements.
Suit.
But go ahead. This is about the
Look at this
Crucible.
Steve. Hold on. Look at the Steve Harvey suit. What is he doing? What is that?
Well, he's one of the kings.
You lucky Clips ain't up here right now. He got you.
He's one of the kings.
No, I actually like.
He's one of the kings of comedy.
Come on, man. Let's get to that Crucible.
Not a king of comedy, a king.
Look at the combination though.
You gotta, because the bow tie.
Man. I like.
You gotta coordinate, Jay Black. You gotta coordinate.
I told him he put it together well.
He put it together. I'm
together real
But it's not about me, man. It's
go
about the
ahead, go
Crucible.
ahead.
Let's get it. Oh, before you even do that, let me ask you, for the people that probably do want to know, what does this mean for the PGs?
PGs is going away. But before you get...
What's the smile for, Jay Black? What's the smile for?
I like, look, you see what I do with Champion of the Year and something. I like structure.
Okay.
I like knowing when things is happening. We know everything now. Full transparency. If a person doesn't make it inside of this, you know why. He lost that battle. There's the steps, there's process that count everything. It makes sense. I love it. Go ahead, P.
The PGs are going away, but before you get all worried, they're not going to be recruiting and bringing any new people to you. It's not that. We're just replacing the PGs with another process. That's better.
They doing it better.
Yeah.
Okay.
Called the Crucible, right?
Let's get it.
So the Crucible basically is, it's an app show too, right? This is a new show coming to the app, right? It will be shot and directed.
By who? By who?
Black Market Media.
Let's go.
Directed by JB.
JB, my man.
JB.
Shout out.
Before we
to the
continue,
standoff.
we got to shout the standoff.
Yeah.
Let's clap it up
That's
for
all.
JB real fast.
Yeah. Masterful.
Woo! That standoff is.
It was beautiful. Y'all should look into movies.
That's a fact.
Yes.
Shout out to QP and Emerson Kennedy. Great raps, but JB won the battle.
Let's go.
JB won the battle.
That's a fact.
I can watch that on mute. JB won the battle.
My bro won that.
Yeah.
JB,
Like that, huh?
JB, you have the best
Yeah.
visuals thus far in battle rap.
Well, first thing I want to say,
I
want to apologize to QP and Emerson. First of all, because the way it was shot, it just totally took away from what they was doing.
Oh, that's a fact.
You know,
Watch
I want to apologize for that.
Okay.
You know, maybe if y'all want to, put a wave cap over your head and then try to watch it where you can't really appreciate what it looks like, and now you got to start listening.
Got you.
That'll you can focus on the battle.
As QP's rap, I'm like, yo, look how this camera moving. I lost placement in what he was saying. Like, he's spinning around like, what are you doing?
But that lets you see the future of where battle rap can actually go visually.
Of course.
Which is crazy.
Of course.
But the Crucible, man, let's get it, man. I'm
we-
excited about this, Pete. What's going on, man? How is this process gonna work?
Okay, so like I said, the Crucible is an app show, right? It will be, think of it like battle rap's version of American Idol, right? That it's gonna be literally shot like American Idol. It's gonna look like a TV show. It's gonna be produced like a TV show, right? It's gonna be stories in it. We're gonna follow. You're gonna be able to follow the story of individuals competing in the competition and everything. So I mentioned American Idol. American Idol, they travel.
Right.
The Crucible will travel. Right? So we're going 6 cities for season 1. So if I don't mention your season, your city, don't fret. We just didn't get to it yet. Right? So we're starting off
This is exciting, sir.
in NYC. I know New
He didn't
York.
get to the exciting part yet.
Okay.
Keep going.
Go ahead, okay.
Keep going.
New York's been wanting some love for a while, so we're starting in New York.
Let's go.
April 18th. We're gonna be in New York. Right?
When Black drinks the big jug of water, he's ready to go.
Yeah,
he's ready to go.
gotta get cooked.
Okay.
Yeah, you might cook this up.
Then we're going to Seattle, Washington.
Yeah.
We haven't been to Seattle.
Damn.
Yeah, we're gonna see what Seattle got.
Oh, y'all
to offer
really
out
traveling?
there.
Y'all traveling.
We're moving. Now the next 4 cities I'm gonna mention,
Make sure
we're not
you
going.
get a lot of these when you
in
travel.
Oh yeah, for real.
Pardon,
Yeah,
sir. Go ahead.
yeah. Not pardon. You meant to do that. But anyway, the next 4 cities we're going to in no particular order: Atlanta, Houston, St. Louis, and LA.
Big cities.
I'm gonna
So-
get Philly in there next time. Go ahead.
Yeah, we're gonna get around there. We're going Miami's. We're going New Orleans. We coming.
Right.
We coming. But for season 1, those are the first 6 cities that we're gonna hit.
Okay.
Now the way this is gonna work.
How many battle rappers you hitting out of there? I mean, Paul, but you know, how many battle rappers you gonna acquire
Come on,
from?
Debo. Stop. Come
It's
on.
crazy.
I know. I said Paul.
Hey,
I know my own. Listen.
Get him off the show. Get him off the show.
How many battle rappers?
Why is he here?
I'm not
Get him
hitting-
off.
I'm not hitting any battle.
How many battle rappers you gonna try to acquire out there? Like, it's gonna be a whole line of cats gonna get ready to audition and perform. But how many you're actually picking out of each city?
Okay, so first of all, we're not picking from those cities we're going to.
Mm-hmm.
We're picking from those regions. So when we go to New York, we're not picking from New York. We're picking from New York, Massachusetts, Philly,
Okay. So I can't just.
any of those surrounding the neighboring states. It's by region. We're
That's
just camping out in those cities.
Wow.
You know, so before, you know, we always doing PGs in New York. If you were
Yeah.
from Omaha, it's costly to get there. So now we're gonna move around and kind of make it a little bit easier for people to display their talents. But now, as far as how many people from each region, 20 people. Which, if you think about it, that's way more opportunities than was given before. Honestly, and if you think about it, because before, you know, you had a PG called maybe 8 battles on it. That was 16 opportunities. Now there's 20.
Yeah.
Right? Now, how do you become a contestant? How do you get on the Crucible?
This is where we get into the good part.
Right? I have 10 scouts. Well, I have 10 scouts. Actually, KG has 10 scouts. Because KG, the poet, shout out to KG.
Shout out to KG.
He's overseeing the scouts.
Okay.
The 10 scouts. He's not a scout, but he's overseeing
You're watching
the people
somebody-
who are scouts.
yeah.
Yeah.
The watchers have watchers.
Yeah, we're making sure like there's accountability for every part of this process.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody's out there in the wild, wild west doing their own thing,
Mm-hmm.
right? You can try it. You can try it, but as you'll hear later on, there's a price for doing that,
Mm-hmm.
right? All right, so there's 10 scouts. Each scout gets to pick 2 people per region, right? 2 people per region. Now, how they pick those 2 people, that's to their discretion. You know, if they want to go on YouTube and watch footage, they can go on YouTube and watch footage. If they want to listen to fans hitting them up saying this guy's hot, they can do that.
They could attend events.
They can attend events. They can host their own little tournament that's not connected to URL and come in and find somebody and bring them back to the table. They can do that. That's up to them, right? But each scout gets 2 people per region. It's 10 scouts. That's how we get our 20 people, right? Who are the scouts? Let's talk about who the scouts are, right? Now I can tell you right now, this way we're about to piss some people off. You know, right down
I'm not a
there.
scout.
Right there.
I'm not a scout.
Yeah,
I'm something else.
Yeah,
We'll give it
because
to that.
You definitely are something else.
I'm not a scout.
Yeah.
Oh, you about to explain what I do. Go
Okay.
ahead, though.
But please remember this. As I'm putting these names out, you can please some of the people some of the time, but you can never please everybody all the time.
Okay.
Right? So we already know there's gonna be a little blowback here, but oh well. Right? Scout number 1, Bills, Body Bag Battle League.
Okay.
That's my right hand man anyway. He been finding people
Shout out to Bills,
for a
man.
long time.
North Carolina.
Matter of fact, before I even get into the scouting thing, let me say this right here, right? Why are these people scouts and not P and not KG and not anybody else that's probably been doing scouting before? Because the truth of the matter is, none of us ever really find anybody. I can tell you, I've never found nobody.
Yeah, Debo and niggas never found nobody either, so it's crazy.
Here, hold on, man, chill. Put your hand out, man. What the fuck is you
Debo
doing?
definitely ain't found nobody.
Come on, man. Nasty ass.
I
bro.
found a lot of people.
Ain't found nothing.
Yeah.
He's talking about mailbag.
This is how people typically
And
get
female.
found, right? I'm saying for myself, I ain't never found nobody. But with the way it typically happens, battle rapper calls. Yo, P, I was at this event, I was battling. Yo, this one dude, crazy. You gotta check him out. I'm gonna send you a link to his footage. I'm gonna get the league owner to give you early access to see it. They send it to me, and I look at it and go, he right. Put him on. That ain't me finding nobody. Ace Amin, shout out to Holmesy and Drugs and Twerk. They called me about him. I didn't know who Ace was until they called me and said something. You know what I'm saying? Mike P. Terra called me, told me about Mike P. I didn't find Mike P. Did I give him an opportunity? Yes. I didn't find him. You know what I'm saying? Twerk. Everybody knows Jazz told Norbs. Norbs came down, saw the event, but that was Jazz had the first eyes on.
Yeah.
John be putting mad people on. Lex Luthor, he has people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Bills fine. It's not us. It's not the staff.
Yeah, so it's not the staff that finds the street stars. It's, they pretty much call y'all. to tell y'all what's going on. Okay, I got you.
You a funny guy.
Yeah, stop being petty.
You a funny guy.
petty ass.
Look at you.
Look, I look
Look
good,
what you
right?
saying.
I look good, J Black? I look good?
Go ahead.
All right, go ahead.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah. All right, so we got Bills. All right, from Body Bag Battle League, we got my man Troy Martin. Shout out to him.
Shout out Troy Martin.
Troy, man. BX, you know what it is.
Troy finds a lot of people.
That's a fact.
It's crazy. He finds a lot of people, and people don't know like that. He's finding these people. Dutch, keep it a buck. A lot of people is
Shout out to Dutch.
familiar with Dutch.
Shout out to Bills too, my man.
Shout out to Dutch.
Yeah.
With This is 50. He's over there doing, working over there. Him and Heineken.
You got some good shit.
Yeah, he be finding people. Kels. I'm just getting familiar with Kels. I've known him now for maybe, I don't know, a year and a half, almost 2 years.
It's Ace's manager too.
Yes, Ace's manager.
Okay.
She runs a league there in the DMV, and she be calling me about a lot of people too. You know what I'm saying? And if I'm not saying your name, it don't mean that you ain't never found nobody before. It just means that these are the 10 people that we going with right now.
They gonna be here regardless. Keep going.
Yeah.
That's how bad our work.
Don Nino out there on the West Coast.
Yeah.
KG
You know what it is, cuz. What's going on, man? That's my boy right there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Death certificate.
Gotcha.
You know, we in the building.
Lex Luthor. Lex has been finding people over the years.
yeah.
Team Homie.
Shout out to our battle.
Yeah, the thing I like about Lex takes a very unorthodox approach to the way he recruits and finds people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So if you're tired of seeing the same type of battle rapper, I can guarantee you when Lex comes, it's
He
gonna
got
be
some
something
people.
different.
He got some people in his league too.
Yeah.
That's nice. I seen. I need a shot.
Thesis. My man Thesis.
Shout out to Thesis.
Let me shout out Thesis because honestly, this Crucible process really is a branch from what he started with the Invitational. It started as the War Report Invitational, and then it turned into the Invitational. But the first round of this is basically a branch off what he did with the Invitational. So shout out to Thesis. But he's found a lot of people. That process, the Invitational process, have birthed a lot of people too. Floss, it's another guy on the West Coast. KG told me about. You know, he's going to be recruiting as well. Brad Arthur, you know, this is a name that's kind of been floating behind the scenes. He's been doing a lot of stuff too. But he's going to be recruiting as well. And then we got Scotty, young Scotty.
Houston
Barcode.
My man,
Right?
Scotty.
So let me ask you this real fast. Now that I know the names of these people, you know, battle rappers, you know, sometimes, no offense, all offense, they know who they kiss the ass now too.
Yeah.
So
that's fine. Okay.
So you
Kiss their ass.
so you trying to say he's giving a lot of these scouters a lot of power?
Not
Power
power, but-
corrupts absolutely. That's what you're trying to say. What are you trying to say?
You know, that's
J
what
Black?
happens.
Yeah, it happens. And I'm not worried about it because there's a price to pay.
Accountability towards that. Yeah.
So let's talk about the accountability with the scouts, right? We're going to 6 cities. Each scout gets to recommend 2 people for every region we hit.
Right.
So by the time we get to the end of the season, each scout would have recommended 12 people. To remain a scout, you must get at least 30% of your people for the second round, second phase
Which is
of the
4
Crucible.
people.
4 people.
Yeah.
You recommend 12, you got to get 4 to make it out.
Right.
If you can't get 4 out of 12 people to make it out, it's evident you shouldn't be a scout. Right? So if you wish to maintain your scouting privileges, you might want to take it serious.
I like
Think
this.
it's the best.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like
If
this.
you don't,
You gotta
then,
fail safe.
you know,
Okay.
we'll go find the next scout. There's going to be somebody I know right now that's going to hit me in my inbox or something. They're going to get to me some type of way and say, yo, P, I want to do that. I'm going to be like, well, wait. Somebody.
In other words, they got to work.
Yeah, somebody going to fuck it up.
Yeah.
You in the wings. I got
Right.
you.
Right. Nobody want to be embarrassed on being taken off as a scout.
Yeah.
They got to work.
Yeah.
Exactly. You know, all these people claiming they can find people, and then at the end of the season, out of 12 people, you got 0. Right? All right, so now let's talk about how do you get out of the process.
Okay.
All right, so each contestant in each city, got 20 people in each city, they have their task to show up with 2 90-second rounds. Right? Now you might go, well, why is it only 2 rounds? Why is it a battle was 3 rounds? Well, it's really not a battle, right? This is an audition, just like on American Idol, right? It's an audition. Right, so each person prepares 2 90-second rounds, not specific to any battler. They're not going to be given an opponent.
Yeah.
You can write whatever you. So now you can be as creative as you want with your bars.
Yeah.
You don't have, well, I have to write this way because he only got 1 arm, so I got to address it. There's no limitations to how you can write and what you can say, right? So there ain't really no excuse now.
And that's how you did it back in the day as well. So the guys back in the day could have did this, you know, repeatedly. New age talent should be able to do it too.
Yeah, exactly. So we got our 20 people. They're all in the waiting area. The judges. Judges it's just like American Idol. Judges are gonna be in a separate room, sitting behind a table, waiting for the contestants to come in. matter of fact, I left out one very important thing, right? See, American Idol, when they had Ryan Seacrest at one point.
Yeah.
Then
Oh,
they
come
had
this don't please
Nick,
don't.
Nick Cannon
please,
at one
please.
point.
Yeah. Oh my
The
God.
host from American Idol is none other than my man Jay Black. Will be the host of the Crucible, right?
Here we go.
Obviously. You know what I'm saying? You know.
So he's gonna be doing the interviews and getting the backstories and all the behind the scenes. He's gonna be doing all of that.
Should I say congratulations to you or just stay beating the
Debo,
hater? I could be a hater.
don't be a hater, man. I got a
Might as
job
well
for
do
you
it.
too. Debo has a job.
Okay.
Debo's gonna keep everybody hydrated with water.
Yeah. So it's what you do. We got this Pure Life, 40 pack. I'm gonna send you like 5
That's
in
your
the car.
water, right?
Yeah.
5 in the car.
Debo will be running craft services. All right, so. But we
It's not even the exciting part. He said he's doing this. Shout out to
Yeah,
Chili Jones. He's doing this long Chili Jones scheme, but the exciting part.
I'm excited already about this. It's fire.
No, I'm waiting for the punchline.
It gets much better.
It's a punchline to all this.
So they go in, before they go in, they'll do their little interview with Jay Black, get a little background
Dope.
on, then they go in there. And when they go in the room, they're going to be faced with 3 judges. Now, when we come out, we're going to select 2 people randomly. You and you. Come in, y'all up.
Right.
These 2 people that come into the conference room where the judges are, and behind the table is going to be sitting 3 judges. Right now, the conversations that we're having for the 3 judges for NYC, Charlie Clips, Sue Surf, and DNA.
They know about battle rap.
Right? So if you didn't trust, I personally believe that I would trust Sue Surf's opinion about battle rap before I trust my own.
Definitely
That's
trust
a
me.
fact.
He does it.
That's
I
a
don't
fact.
write bars.
That's a fact.
Because
you
it's so
surf,
wild
could-
out, so that's
a fact.
right?
DNA.
Yeah, because you surf's uncle, so you don't know too much. You back in the old school.
Shout out to my nephew.
That's a
But
good
that's
line.
dope.
That's dope.
Like,
Word.
we going
It's
past things, but
self-explanatory.
this is like big
it's
shit right now.
self-explanatory. You don't have to talk about the judges. That's self-explanatory.
See, but the cool thing as well is, in this process, even if you don't make it, you walk away having gotten critiqued by those caliber of guys.
Right.
That's valuable in itself. People go to summer basketball camps for Michael Jordan just so they can get tutored by Michael Jordan.
That's a fact.
You know, this is like the equivalent of that. Even if you don't make it, you know, you go home, you say, "Oh, okay, Surf said this and this and this. Let me try to address these things, and maybe I can get back on season 2." Right?
Before we skip forward, let's address this. So you can correct me if I'm wrong. A lot of PG events went on. A whole bunch of battles.
Yeah.
Months and months of work.
Yeah.
Even sometimes a whole year. A lot of guys go without being seen. You were never seen. So Pete, correct me if I'm wrong. These guys will be seen.
Okay. Not quite.
Not
quite.
You
Here
messed
we
my
go.
punchline up.
Here we go. So this is how it's going, because it's shot, like, once again, I'm going to keep referencing American Idol over and over again. On American Idol, you see all those long lines of people. You don't see every single audition, right?
A lot of times in PGs, we didn't see nobody though. Go ahead. Though.
Yeah. Most of the time on American Idol, you saw the really good ones or the really bad ones. You know what I'm saying? We're going to shoot this show like American Idol. We're going to see probably the really good ones and some of the really bad ones. But what I can guarantee you, on the show, on the app, you're not going to see any full audition beginning to end. You know? Just like in American Idol, rarely did you see somebody start the song and end the song in its entirety, right? But what we will do, we have the Crucible has its own website.
Okay.
So there will be a page on the website where the full auditions will live.
Oh, so they will be seen.
Yeah, they will be seen.
Okay.
What?
Yeah.
You don't? Y'all getting busy like that?
Yeah, we get into it. We get into it.
Come on, man. Hurry up, man. Cause I got something to say about this. I love it, man. Come on, man.
So they go in. The judges are going to ask them a little bit about this. Where you from? Tell me, what this opportunity means. Whatever. They're going to talk to them a little bit. Once that get done, it's on you. Spit your round. Now you're going to wrap your 90-second round at the other guy.
I was about to ask you, right? It's not in front of the judges. I got to rap to the judges. They're going to rap towards each other. They're going to battle each other.
Because we still wanted to have the feel, and look of a battle. Right? The judges will not be judging who won. We don't care about that in this particular set. What they're looking for is who has potential to move on to the next round.
And they'll pick this one out of the 2.
No, they can pick both.
They can pick both.
They can pick both. It just depends, right? But in this process, only 4 to 6 people are going to make it out of the 20 anyway. Right?
Got it.
4 to 6 people. As few as 4, as many as 6.
Got it.
Won't go over 6, right?
Got it.
So they're going to look at everybody.
This is important details, y'all. Please pay
They're
attention.
like, okay, one guy goes, does his 90 seconds, then the other guy goes, right? Then it's going to go back to the other guy. Now, if you're wondering, well, why is it 2 rounds instead of 3? Because in all actuality, did we really need to see Twerk for 3 rounds and know that he had it? We didn't really need to see it. Did you really need to see Av 3 rounds?
No.
You know what I'm saying? At this particular juncture of the process, that's not important.
Right.
Which is
First round might be fire, but you want the second just to make sure, and then we go with that.
Well, no, we're not the second. What the second round is for? I want to see if you can rebuttal.
Oh.
Let's see if you got
Got
if you have that ability.
Got you. Okay.
Or let's see how you react
To get a hit.
when he just went crazy on you
Yeah.
and Surf is standing on top of the table and your confidence is shooken. Let's see if you can come back and still remember your rhymes, right?
Okay.
Because that's a part of battle rap. You know, shout out to my man Jack Boy. Everybody knows I love Jack. But come on, man. Everybody want to kill Jack Boy for what happened in the John battle. You saw the battle, right?
I saw
You was there.
I was there.
The building was going
I wore the
crazy.
chain. Shout out to Jack. No offense. They
If you-
delivered it to me, bro.
If you think that you can get on a stage in front of 2,000 people and have the whole building go crazy for the guy you're battling, and then start your round and have all the confidence in the world and remember everything, that it's more than just rap. It's more than rap. You know what I'm saying? Especially when it's your first time up there like that. You know what I'm saying? But that's why it's only 2 rounds.
Okay.
Once those 2 rounds is over, not the battle rappers, but the judges are going to give feedback.
Right.
Right? And I'm here to tell you, listen closely, battle rappers. It is not just about your rhymes. This is Charlie Clips. Come in there with some leaned over shoes if you want and think that Charlie Clips ain't gonna address it. It's about marketability. It's about your look. It's about how much care and effort you put into your appearance, how you carry yourself, are you marketing something. All of these things, Sue Surf is a marketing genius. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna be looking at all of this stuff. Before in the old PG process, really all you had to do was rap good. And then later on, after you rap good and you're 4 battles in and you're not, and people now are looking for the marketing side of it and you're not marketable, now you got the battle rapper saying, well, it's politics. Well, we're identifying that early in the process now. Early. First time they see you, they're going to identify that.
Right.
So you get time to address it if you can make it out of that round.
Right.
Right? So they're going to let you know, both guys know how they did. At that point, they're going to dismiss you. They're not going to give you a determination right then and there on the spot of if you made it or not.
Right.
Go back into the lobby, bring the next 2 in.
Right.
We're going to go through that whole process until all 20 people went through.
Right.
Once all 20 people went through, we're going to get the judges together and they're going to pick the top 4 to 6 people that they want.
Right.
And those 4 to 6 people, once they pick them, we're going to bring them back in, do a little bit more background, more in-depth interviews, more for the show.
Right.
Get all of this stuff, and then we're going to pick up, close everything down. And this is what have a set, too. It's going to be a set. American Idol had a set.
Come on, man. Come on. Keep it going. I got something to say. Hurry up before these cameras end, man. Let's go.
Then we go into the next city. That's how it works.
Okay.
That's how phase 1 works.
What is the end game?
Hold on. Come on. I'm
have
trying
to-
to rush the punchline, bro.
Okay.
These are, because you think about it, once you say about Crucible, people going to have a million questions.
Right.
As he's talking, he's answering every single question.
That's right.
So I have one more question for you before we get to the punchline, which
Okay.
is explosive. How long is the Crucible process?
Okay, we would like to hit
Good
a
question.
city every 30 days. Every 30 days, we'd like to hit a city. The Crucible process is going to take anywhere probably from 8 to 10 months to complete.
Okay.
Wow.
Now, if you go, that's a long time. With the old PG process, most people had to do 3 PGs. Took about 6 to 8 months to do
The
that.
old PG process was forever. You know, you can have a guy in the PGs from 2016 to 2020. Oh, he's still a PG. Now
Yeah.
you know. Now you know.
Exactly.
Now you can file them. Oh, you can know when a class is over. You know when a class is over.
Yep. You know when somebody's out.
Right.
It's going to be clear.
But go ahead. Is it a punchline now?
We'll go on to, well, okay, so we finished that process. We're going to hit every city and repeat the same process until we complete all 6. If we go to 6 cities, right? By the time we complete that whole process, I said how many people could get selected from each city?
Like 4 to 6.
4 to 6. So best case scenario, if we do 6 people per city times 6 cities, that's how many total people?
36.
36 total. 36 total people.
Yo, fraud! You was a fraud! Go ahead, Dope P. That's behind the scenes shit. Go ahead, Dope P. Fraud! Fraud! My math is fast. Fraud!
He said
You had to bring it up. You know what I'm saying? But keep going. Pete. Go ahead.
All right. So we got 36 total people who've been selected. And just so you know, every time we hit a city, the judges for that city is going to change. You know, when we go to St. Louis, we're going to reach out to Verb. Can't promise you Verb's going to be on it, but we damn sure going to reach out to Verb.
Right.
You know, we go to LA, we're going to reach out to Geechee and B-Dot and whoever, you know, everybody. We're going to try to get judges that's relevant to those places that we're going, right? So now we got 36 people. Now, what are we going to do with these 36 people? Well, what we're going to do is we're going to create a 2-day phase 2 card. Now, on this 2-day card, 36 people, that's what, 18 battles.
Yeah.
We're going to chop it down to half, and make it 9 battles on Saturday, 9 battles on Sunday.
Keep going.
Right? This time, the people are going to be matched up with each other. They're going to be assigned opponents. They will have time to prepare for that specific person.
Yeah.
The rounds will be 2 minutes.
Yeah.
And judges will be there at that as well. Now, once again, the judges will not be looking for who wins, who's winning, and who loses. Right? Now I know it's going to make some people mad. That's going to make, winning doesn't count anymore. Well, when did it?
That's a whole different topic. Let's keep going.
Because you know,
that's a whole different.
I see it right now.
Go ahead.
What do you mean?
Go ahead. Hold on. We're gonna address that. That's a topic on Champion. Go ahead, though, Pete. Go ahead.
Because once again, what we're doing is we're trying to identify who has the potential to be a star. Right? You can lose a battle and have more potential to be a star than someone who won a battle. Yeah. It can happen. It happens a lot, actually.
Queens Flip low-key beat me, but we all know I'm the star. You know what I'm saying? They know if they put me back on there, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Go ahead, though.
Yeah. So that's what they're looking for, right? Out of these 36 people, the judges will be taking the top 12 out of this process to move on to a 6-battle phase 3 card, right? All right, so now we're over at phase 3. Now, at phase 3, if you notice, I haven't mentioned Smack, Chico, or Beasley at this point. Well, now at phase 3, Smack, Chico, and Beasley will make their first appearance, right? Because at phase 3, what they're doing...
Smack and Beasley.
Yeah.
We don't know who Chico looks.
Chico will
be... We've never seen him before.
Yeah. Edit it out. But at that event, those 6 battles, they will be there and they will be selecting the top 2 performers from that, right? And now, what will the top 2 performers do from that event? It'll be much like Swamp and Ace.
Okay.
Those top 2 people will be moving on to open the next big card that we do. If it happens,
that's an award in itself. But keep going, P. Let's get into that.
If it happens to be Summer Madness, it'll be Summer Madness.
Debo, you reacting too early. I hate people in the crowd like you. You reacting too early.
I reacted to the setup. It's a setup, but it's not the punchline yet. My fault. I apologize.
Go ahead, Pete.
Yeah, if it happens to be known, it'll be known.
No, not yet.
Not yet. Come on. He's still rapping.
Smack volume. Could be that. You know,
he's still rapping.
Whatever, you know, caffeine could be working on something. Whatever the next big thing is that we got, those 2 people are going to open the card in a judge battle for $10,000. It'll be 10 grand.
What?
Yeah, it's 10 grand.
I'm going battle right now. How I get on this show? You understand what I'm saying? Oh, hey, Ryan, you knew about this, Ryan? Of course I knew about it. You knew about this, huh, Ryan? What?
Yeah.
What?
Oh, and on my drive up here to Champion, I had a conversation with Beasley this morning. He instructed me some new information that I just really remembered just now in this moment.
Yeah.
See, we gonna put up $10,000. But for the duration of the whole entire season, if you go to the Crucible website, you'll notice there's gonna be a GoFundMe on that site. Fans, if you want to, you can donate to that. And whatever's there will be tacked onto the 10 grand. And they're going to have about 10 months to collect. So I wonder how much money's going to be in there after 10 months.
Are you, what?
Yeah.
It could be like 20 more grand.
Yeah.
I mean, 10 on top of that, it makes 20. Yeah. If it could be 30 grand with the 10 grand that they'll win for the, all for one person?
For one person.
They can get more money than Surf. Or more money than Lux.
You don't know how much Surf and Lux get in so
I don't know, but I'm just saying. But it's a big number, though. It's a top tier number, J Black.
It's a crazy reward for the Crucible. That's a crazy punchline to me.
You know what's funny, though?
God.
You know what's funny to me? I was telling Bees this morning when we was talking about this, is by the time the fans watch this show and they follow the stories of these guys all the way up until the point you get to the last two, it's Summer Madness. You got this one versus this one, and this one versus this one. There's a good chance the more anticipated battle on the card
will be the person.
Could be that Crucible battle to open the card.
Let me start it off right now, Jay Black.
Hold on.
Come on, Jay Black.
So now you get to that point where now it's 10K online. That means it has to be what? Judged.
Yep. Be judged.
This is what the fans get that now, right? That's when win or lose actually matters around that time.
Hold on. Y'all was complaining about the PGs being gone. I rest my case.
Oh, I'm not done.
I rest my case.
You're not done.
I rest my case.
Jay Black. You said that was the punchline.
I rest my case on 10,000. I rest my case on 10,000. I rest my case on 10,000. I rest my case. PG what?
Yeah. All right. So this sounds like a long.
Boy.
Bye, PG. Nice to know you, PG. It was real.
The PGs was pissing everybody off. Let's be honest. Come on, keep it a buck.
Yeah. That's
From the battle rappers to everybody, it's pissing everybody off.
Yeah.
Now you bringing 10 rats.
More than that, if you count that donation.
Plus whatever. What? Yeah. Stop.
Yeah.
Stop.
Also,
problem solved.
Let me put a little icing on the cake for you, right?
That's every kid's dream to want to be on URL, to battle on a Summer Madness or a Gnome card, and get paid. And they can do all that just by getting online and auditioning in front of Charlie Clips, DNA, and Surf. They can take their chances. As long as they nice. As long as they know I got it what it takes to be that dude. Hey, I think I'm better than a Lux. I think I'm better than a Surf. I think I'm better than a Hollow the Dawn. I'm going to try my luck here. This is where I can become the big deal in front of thousands.
Best marketing machine in battle rap. All right.
It's over. Ain't nothing else to talk about. What is there to talk about? You got more, you said so. Okay.
I got more. All right, so the Crucible, just like the real Crucible, is a long, grueling process. So what about after you went through all of this, only one person can win? That's tough. That's a tough pill to swallow if you're not the one person.
Hey, I have no problem with one person winning.
Yeah, right. But it is only one person. Only one person can win. Right? See, but the difference is with Champion of the Year, all of those guys that were competing for the Champion of the Year bag, they were getting paid all throughout the process. You know what I'm saying? They were getting paid for the battles they were doing. Right? See, in this process, in the PGs, you didn't get paid, but at least there's a pot of gold at the end of it. See, but there's one more reward, right? Because like I said, it's a long, grueling process. So it sucks that only one person can get rewarded, right, with the bag. So what we're gonna do is when we do those, remember we went from 20 people per city, that went to 6, reduced down to 6, 6 went to 36, 36 went to 12, and then we took the top 2 from the 12 to get the 1, right? When we get to the portion at phase 3, where it's 12 people, we're gonna pick the top 2, but what we're also gonna be doing is identifying the top 6, or really the next top 4, because we already got 2.
Right.
4 more individuals out of those 12, those will be the individuals that move on to perform on Rookies vs. Vets. That's how it works. Right? So there's opportunities all throughout this process.
And it's like so you're saying American Idol, you reference that, right? A lot of times when the person that didn't win, can sometimes become a star.
Yep.
The whole situation. No, we like that person. D-Boy, you got something to say?
Let me see. What's somebody calling?
Who's calling, Pierre?
Hello?
Yes, I've heard about the Crucible, and I would like to sign up for it. How can I?
You just click. Well, I mean, there you got it, people. You know what I mean? Now y'all can talk about it. There's a lot of talk. I feel like we're gonna talk about it on Champion again when y'all not here.
Yeah.
You know.
But let me see.
It's crazy.
Is there more? Is there more? I think.
We can't take no more.
I think that's it.
We can't.
Can you? Because the people.
Oh yeah, I know what it is. I'm sorry. I know what it is. Right? There's some more. All right. So, those top 6 people from the 12 that move on to Rookies vs. Vets, the way those people will be selected, all the fans when you watch the battles, go onto the website and you will vote for the top 6 people. That's all I was
gonna say. How the fans can be engaged.
You just vote for the top 6, and the top 6 are the ones who move on to Rookies vs. Vets. We don't want to hear nothing about no politics. Y'all control the politics.
They still gonna say it. They still gonna. That's how they. No,
we'll get to that. That's a discussion.
Once the show is finished, you break it down and see where is it gonna be? Where can we view the show? You said it's gonna be on the app.
On the URL app.
On on the URL.
It might get picked up by something bigger. Who knows?
Oh, okay. You talking about that caffeine in the coffee?
Yeah.
But okay, if it does go to the app, how frequently will y'all put? Will this be a part of the 3, or will this be something extra? Let's say you get 3 battles a week, right? Monday, Wednesday, Friday. If the Crucible now is into the system, are we gonna get that on Tuesday or Thursday, or this is part of one of the 3?
Nah, this should be something separate.
Okay.
The goal is phase 1. The goal is we're in New York, April 18th. The goal is no later than 3 days from that weekend to have that episode from that city chopped up and put out there. People can see.
Okay.
You'll know who got selected from that region, and then 30 days later we're in the next region. We're doing it.
That's dope.
As far as when we do the events, then you'll see all of that.
Now this is why the URL app is whipping that YouTube ass. Let me say this, Jay Black. Can I just say this?
Go ahead. Tread lightly, though.
I'm gonna tread lightly.
Some of us like YouTube. Go ahead, though.
The thing I like what URL is doing is they venturing and investing in themselves. Just like when Netflix was just only getting B and C list movies, they said, hey, let's make original content, man. Let's see how we could do it making our own shows. Let's get an Orange is the New Black. Let's get a such and such. You know, this is what these guys is finally doing. They're investing in themselves and they're getting original content and putting it on their app. Am I right, sir?
That's a fact.
The possibilities are endless. That glass ceiling I kept talking about is little glass pieces is just falling down right now. It could be broke. Look at you. You the new Ryan Seacrest, the black version.
It's not compare me to Ryan Seacrest. I'm not doing that, bro. I'm Jay Black. I'm Jay Black. That's it.
Well, you look like a fake ass Superman with that damn curl coming
Bro,
down.
listen,
Like
I don't know what to do with this.
Fix that, please.
Keep
Fix
doing
that.
it. Keep
Fix
doing it.
that.
Bro,
Fix
I
that.
wake up like this, bro.
All right, so check it out. If you can see here, I gave I think it was Rita and Anwar. I think I gave them a peek.
Rita and Anwar
at this, right? This is the website, and by the way, it's not finished yet. Right? It'll be finished probably by sometime middle of next week, right? So battle rappers, you can go on this website, right? And as you see, there's some fields in here, and you can fill out.
Put it up to the camera, please, sir, so they can see what you're doing.
Yeah, you can
and do it slowly.
Yeah.
You ain't gotta get that close, Devo. What you doing? Make sure it's zoomed in.
Yeah.
Boom,
It adds a lot of personal information.
Scroll.
Yeah.
Scroll. There you go.
The Crucible. All right. So that's gonna be live. You can go up there. You can fill out. You can, as a battle rapper, you can fill out the fields. And at the bottom of it, the last thing it will ask you to do is submit 3 YouTube links.
Okay.
Right. You submit those 3 YouTube links. It's gonna populate to a page where the scouts now can go and they can look and see who's submitting what on the site. The scouts do not have to use that to scout. It's just it's another tool at their disposal. Now they would be smart to do so, because also on that page with the videos, the fans will be able to go there and review it as well, and you'll be able to give thumbs up and thumbs down, right? If
so somebody likes one, it's gonna be, oh, let me check this out.
Yeah, if you're a scout, you'd be smart to pick the one that everybody's liking, right? So that's another tool that can be used.
Like I said,
the Crucible.
Like I said,
so what?
Engagement.
Hold on. The most important question that we didn't cover yet. When does it start?
April 18th.
Boom! You know what I'm saying? See?
18th.
Imagine if I asked that. I feel like we covered all grounds. You should know if you watch the entire. You can't skim through a video like this, bro. You gotta watch the whole thing. So everything's been broken down like to a T. We spent 45 minutes right now. Well, what y'all really got to know is the winner gets $10. That's what I'm hype about.
More than 10,000.
That's what I'm hype about.
More than 10,000.
That's what I'm hype about.
I'm just saying. You could probably get more than a champion of the year.
Oh, chill out.
I'm just saying.
Chill out. Relax yourself.
I'm too far.
Chill out.
Okay, yeah.
Champion of the year. But again, it's
too.
March 28th, by the way. It's March 28th.
It's another thing, too. For those who have had PGs before, so you did 1 or 2 PGs, you're eligible for this, too. Right? You can still do this. Right? Now, if you did
Can I enter?
6 PGs and you ain't make it.
Enter the Crucible?
Slow it down, Ryan.
If you did 6 PGs
and you didn't make it, I beat. Go ahead.
You can still get picked by a scout. But there's we got checks and balances. KG is reviewing all the submissions, and if he gets somebody who's had 6 PGs already, we're gonna look at it a case by case basis. If you had 6 and you ain't make it, why we really wasting
So is
our
there no
time.
cheating with them scouts?
Yeah, it's
they're
no-
being
They
kept.
probably could've rebranded themselves,
They're
you know what I'm
they're being kept honest.
Yeah, but like I said, it's gonna be a case by case basis. We're gonna look at it and see and make a decision.
Okay.
You know?
Okay. So we're saying Mike P can't just enter and say like, "Hey, I'm Mike P. I'm
Mike
coming."
P. He's Mike
don't,
P.
He don't need to be in
He
this.
don't need it.
He already made it.
He already won.
Yeah. But some, there's some guys who never really got out of the PGs. You know, these guys will have an opportunity to participate as long as they ain't kind of signed their own death certificate. Well, they didn't sign it; the fans signed it. You know, if you ain't catching on, it's because the fans decided. It ain't because we did.
All right.
We're servants to the people.
There you have it. The Crucible. Go ahead, jump in the comment sections and let us know what's going on. Do you like it? I mean, it's better. You can't not like it though. It's like it's better than PGs.
I couldn't be Debo if I would.
You can find problems here. That's what we do.
I can't be Debo if I wouldn't ask this question. Can females enter too?
Yes. No. Not as of yet. Not as of yet.
Oh, now you about to start a whole
This
new
is
way.
why.
30 minutes play the video. 30
is
extra
why.
minutes. Here we go.
No.
You see what's going on
30
here?
minutes.
This is why.
Talking about politics. The
Females-
system. Oh my goodness, they're trying to take the black woman down.
Females can enter with your blessing.
Uh-huh.
That's your pool, right? That's
Yeah,
what you do.
that's a fact.
If you want them in there,
URL TV, we in the building.
if you want them in there, they can get in.
Queen
there.
and Ring, we in the building.
Can females enter?
Why not, man? Females should get a shot too.
All right, so females, when he start blocking y'all from being on here, we come
I'm
back
not
to this
blocking
foot.
nothing because the female probably take it all. You heard? I mean,
There's a
anyway, if a
possibility,
female does it, that'll be dope because I'm still down with the team anyway.
So a female can enter.
Yeah,
Okay.
why not? Let a female enter. Jay Black, what you got something against
I'm
that?
not saying that.
Huh? You got something against
I
that?
assume they can answer.
Huh?
If anybody
No.
can pick,
They
you
can,
hide.
They can submit this information, and if a scout
Yeah, it's
feels
on
that
the
they're
scout.
up to par, a scout can choose them, and that can be one of the contestants. Scout got to choose you. You can't. For everybody out there, don't call me. Don't hit my inbox. It don't do no good to hit KGs. We not scouts.
So
I told you who the scouts were.
So Surf DNA and Charlie
judges.
are the only judges, or they gonna
No,
be
they're
more
the judges.
More
They're the
judges for New York. That's it.
When we go to Atlanta, I'm gonna holler at John. When we go to St. Louis, I'm gonna holler at Verb. When we go to what else did I say? When we go to LA, I'm hollering at Geechee.
You can get some female judges in there too. Why not? You
Yeah,
know what
we
I'm saying?
can do that. Yeah.
Why not? You know.
Yeah, we go to Houston.
Come on.
I'm
Come
holler
on.
at that down there in Houston.
Remember Debo said this. You know what I'm saying? The
I
Crucible.
didn't say nothing.
This is fire, P man.
This is an explain all. You should have.
I'm proud of you, man. All right.
Go back towards the video. Every single thing was explained. Everything was explained. The entire process, the award, the steps, everything was explained. Shout out to P. He answered all your questions. I asked questions that I already knew on purpose so we can get you the right answers. So you know what's going on.
Yeah.
Now jump in the comments.
Shout out to my team too. That's gonna, well, not my team, to our team. It's gonna take to make this happen. KD.
Shout out to KD.
Y'all don't know how much
She does a lot.
she do a lot.
Shout out to KD.
She do a lot.
That's
Shout out
a
to
fact.
KD. The wonderful KD.
JB's directing,
Shout out to JB.
but Rob and K, those are his camera guys. Just like Avocado has a camera team, JB has a camera team, and that's Rob and K. Reach out to your boy Clip, B City. Me and City already had a conversation to be participating. All the scouts that are going to be participating, shout out to y'all. The whole URL staff. You know, everybody.
So
Even
all
the fans
you
are gonna be
new
recognized.
cats is nobody out there to stop your road to success, huh? Nobody to block your battles.
They'll find a way. They'll find a way to say it. I'm telling you.
No. The way this
It's
process
always
is
like that,
nobody
bro. It's
blocking
always
no
way.
battles.
They're
It's
gonna
checks
find
and
a way.
balances. Am I right,
They're
B?
gonna find a way.
Checks and balances, just like the government, Jay Black. Knock it off.
It'll be fine until somebody gets told no. Then it'll be.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So
You know how it goes.
that's the game. That's the
call
real.
it.
That's the real. But you know.
We'll call it, man.
All right. With that being said, again, flip back to somewhere part in the video if you got any confusion. That's the Crucible, and it sounds extremely fire to me.
10 bands.
Champion.
We deserve Aston Martins that come with automatic starters. Be with known shooters that's autographing targets. Trying to shake the game, then corner half the market. Rap can get us way further than half a soft can. Used to chase